Are you tired of the clutter in your home? Today, we're going to use reverse decluttering to help us turn our homes into our dream havens. Let's get started. Okay, but first of all, what even is reverse decluttering? So instead of going through every single item in our homes, deciding if we want it or not, reverse decluttering is simply starting with the end in mind, deciding what we want in our homes from the very beginning and work from there. No more decision fatigue or slight anxiety going through every single item in our homes. Reverse decluttering helps to relieve all that by deciding what stays before we even get started. The trick is, instead of choosing what to let go of, which may be extremely overwhelming depending on our starting points and how many things we have to let go of, been there, done that, we'll never want to do it again. Instead, we will decide what to keep. So here's how to do it. First, we're going to visualize how we want our homes to look. Walk into every single room in your home one by one. This is a process, so don't feel like you have to do it all at once. I suggest starting with the first room that you wish to start. If you have no idea what room this should be, I recommend our bedrooms, because this is the place where we go to sleep and we wake up every single night. And having our dream bedrooms will encourage us to want this for the rest of our homes as well. Besides, we're doing it for ourselves, so it will make more sense to start with a more intimate room, such as the bedroom. Eventually, you are going to want to do this for your whole entire home. But in this example, let's use the bedroom. You're going to walk into the bedroom. You had to start all over. If you had a blank slate, what would you want there? Take down to even the smallest drawer. What exactly do you want and how do you want it? If it helps, sketch a picture of this so that you do not forget your vision. Once you have this vision, you will now go back into the room, this time with some decluttering tools, such as a bag for trash and a box for donate. Go into every single corner of that room, starting by the door, and whatever was not in your vision, eliminate it. Did you want to have a capsule wardrobe? Well then, we do not need 30 pairs of jeans. Do you want to have a functioning nightstand? Then maybe we don't need 10 chapsticks in there. Whatever the case may be, if it wasn't in your vision, eliminate it. If you do feel like you need it again in the future, we can always go get it again. There's always secondhand stores and things like that. But I guarantee you, you will not miss it. Okay? We should trust ourselves because we intuitively know what we can and cannot use, what we need and do not need in that space, in that season of our lives. So if it wasn't in your sketch, if it wasn't in your vision, trust yourself and let it go. Be sure that you don't miss a single space. Leave no stone unturned, no vision envisioned. You know what I mean. I said eventually we're going to want to do our whole entire home. This might include garages, attics, basements if you have any, closet spaces, guest rooms, whatever you have in your home. But again, don't feel overwhelmed. Don't feel like you have to do it all at once. Maybe this is a process you do throughout the coming year. It works best for you. Even moving slowly is better than not moving at all. So after we did our vision, we're going to set a clear criteria. We said trust yourself. We intuitively know what we need and don't need. If you want, try living without the item for 6 to 12 months and see how it feels. Likely you will not miss it, and if you happen to miss it, then it will just be at an arm's reach. Maybe keep one box of those not so sure items, but anything over one box has got to go. And anyway, where will you keep that box? Make sure you have that in your vision as well. If it wasn't in your sketch or your vision, it is for a reason. Trust yourself, mama. You got this. So now that we're going to move on to the other areas of our home. But before we do that, take time to appreciate this, our bedroom. If you want, take a picture of it so we don't forget what it's like, what it feels like, and hey, even what it smells like. To appreciate it, you did such a good job. And now we're going to move on to other areas of our home. But don't feel as if you have to rush and do it all at once. This is a project that you do within several weeks or even several months, because we're going into our dream oasis here. This is not something that we should take lightly. Don't feel like it is a race. It isn't. And besides, our mindsets, our tastes are all evolving over time. You're going to want to rush into this or do all the trending things. Maybe have a goal to get it done within the next 6 to 12 months. But every single room in our homes should be done so that our whole entire homes could feel like our dream haven, not just for us, but for the rest of the family as well. And speaking of family, if you feel like something is important to your family member, be sure to discuss it with them before getting rid of it. In their bedrooms, they should be able to have exactly what they want. And if they are doing a hobby, maybe they can keep one hobby out in the family room. Not to say we're going to keep everything that they want splattered around in our homes, because that does cause stress for everyone else. If they want to keep it, they're more than welcome to, but it must fit neatly into their own personal space. Okay, nice. We're going to take action. Now that we planned out our sketch, our vision, our notes, we're going to put it into action. Start with the first room that we designated and go back and make it come to life. Ones that we want to be in there, keep that and get rid of the rest. Don't even think about it. Don't even go through every single item at once. There's no need. You already did the most challenging part, and that is deciding what it is that you want. Now there's nothing to it. If it didn't fit that vision, if it didn't make the cut, there's a reason for it. So be sure to get rid of everything else in every single room. Like I said, you can start with one room at a time, so long as you have a plan in the next couple of months to finish up the rest of the home. Now that you planned your work, be sure to work your plan. Next, we're going to want to donate, trash, recycle, or whatever you have to do to get the things out of your home. Some people say to sell it, and though you can do that, it is a tedious process, and plus for me, it just feels better to donate it and give it to someone who will better use it. But if you want to sell it, give yourself a deadline, maybe no more than 30 days. If it's there after 30 days, you must donate it or whatever else you feel comfortable doing. Do not put so much pressure on yourself on selling it, because if we weren't going to get rid of the item anyway, we would have thought to sell it to begin with. Plus, we want to begin to enjoy our space, so the more time it takes to sell, the more of a burden it will be. Donate it. It will feel so much better. And if you really are interested, you can always get the tax receipt and use it for your taxes. Donate and recycle. This helps the planet and helps other people in need. Please be sure to do your due diligence and don't just throw it out anyhow. The planet will thank you, I will thank you, and the other people in need will also thank you. This process will help us get our ideal home in a period of time, whether it be weeks or months, but it really does work. It will help you to get your dream home before you know it. However, if you're in a pinch and you need to get decluttered ASAP, check out this video here where I go over how to declutter your home in just one day, and I'll meet you there right now. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, to God be the glory. Bye.